Hello, everybody. My name is Gio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from Gold Squadron Flight Club. This is Saturday edition. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday live right here on our Twitch channel. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm telling you, you guys miss all of the fun stuff we do in between rounds, and maybe we also talk trash about the YouTube-only people in between, but you'll never know because you're not watching live. You should watch live. I'm kidding. I don't talk trash. Not much. All right, let's jump into it. We got an awesome matchup here. I'm joined by Gold 5, Jonah Piscani. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tion. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, man. I'm about to open up the Choose Your Champion poll for anybody who is watching live. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and break down those lists.
Sounds good. I'll start over here on the left with Brian Gambrell. Okay. He's flying an Imperial squad, a very heavy Imperial squad, it looks like. He's got Death Rain, the TIE Punisher, with advanced proton torpedoes and thermal detonators. For those of you that don't know, Death Rain says after you drop or launch a device, you may perform an action. Okay. And the action bar on Punishers is pretty cool. We got Major Rhymer with also advanced proton torpedoes and afterburners. Those afterburners ready to get Major Rhymer in real close. And we have Rampage in the new TIE RB Heavy with the Maneuver Assist MGK 300. Lieutenant Kestel in the TIE Aggressor with the dorsal turret. And Gideon Hask in the TIE Fighter, who I've been seeing more and more on the table.
And on the other side?
And on the other side, we have a Republic list. I have lots of thoughts about this Republic list. So we have 3 Jedi Knights with Delta 7B and Ahsoka Tano with Battle Meditation, R4P17, and Calibrated Laser Targeting. Now, what's interesting here, I'm a huge fan of Battle Meditation, Dion. Let me just say that right off the bat. I have played around with so many lists with Yoda battle meditating 3 arcs, Mace battle meditating 3 arcs. But what's interesting here is because these Jedi Knights are generic, Ahsoka can coordinate up to 2 of them, on top of her pilot ability where she might be able to coordinate all 3. I've seen this variation where instead of Ahsoka, you have Hound, which seems to be doing really well. And so these 3 Jedi Knights with with something else to kind of support them seems to be a very powerful archetype, even in hyperspace. So I'm excited to see how it does in extended here.
Yep, the Choose Your Champion poll is open right now. I will tell you, looking at the opening bets, people are starting to lean heavy Empire, which, by the way, Brian Gambrell is the one and only Co-op Print Yards who sponsor our Gold Squadron Flight Club coverage today. So go ahead, type !COOAT, that's K-U-A-T in the chat, or click the link in the description down below. Use code GSP for 15% off. Take a look at those dial covers, guys. They are nice. I telling you, I'm a fan. Now, Jonah,
I'm looking at them right now.
Who do you think has the advantage? Who are you betting for? Where are you putting your points?
Oh, geez. Looking at the squad here, I'm big into the Republic usually, but I do have to give it to Brian. This Empire squad is pretty terrifying. You got Rampage right out front with advanced proton torpedoes. Let's see. Where's the initiative here? I think with all 4 of these, like all the 4s on the Imperial side, that Brian Gambrell may have the advantage here. But I think it'll be close. I think we got 2 capable teams. But if I had to put my points on it, I would put it on Brian.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot deny the initiative advantage there. And by the way, anybody who's not familiar with Major Rhymer's ability, there's some shenanigans that are possible here. So Major Rhymer is that TIE bomber that you see hanging out right behind Rampage. It says, while performing a torpedo or missile attack, you may increase or decrease the range requirement by 1 to a limit of 0 to 3. So that means that those advanced proton torpedoes that he's hanging around with, he can fire those at range 2, so being able to get a little bit more distance, but yes, could also fire them at range 0, fam. Yes, it could be touching and say, I'm delivering a payload to your face. here's 5 dice. So watch out for that advanced proton torpedo.
Yeah, that and you know, especially here, looking at Ahsoka, you know, Ahsoka is not in a 7B. She is in just, you know, the calibrated laser targeting configuration. And so, you know, an advanced proton torpedo for her could be deadly with a bad roll. So, and it looks like Ahsoka is hanging out in the back here. It looks like Chase is protecting her. And it looks like we're looking at an engagement really soon.
Yeah, I'm updating my overlay just a little bit. He shifted some colors on me from what I had expected. So Ahsoka is in the brown, the Jedi robes colored Jedi ship there that you could see there.
Oh, okay.
By the way, super random, just Dion life stuff. Have anybody in the chat watched Jedi Temple Challenge? It's a kid show. Kids Star Wars show, and after the stream today, I am doing a Jedi Temple challenge. Well, my daughter is doing one. I've designed one for her all around the house, and we actually got her Jedi robes, and if she passes the test, which I mean she's gonna pass the test, right? Like it's designed to make sure that she does it, and she'll have some Jedi robes to wear. Super pumped about that. Should be fun. All right, are we getting a bomb drop here?
Hey, Dion, for some reason I can't hear you. I don't know if that's everybody or just...
Can you hear me now? We lost him.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back. I hear you. Sorry about that. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okie dokie. Chat can hear you both.
All right, so
all right, that's what matters. And we can hear each other now,
perfect.
Right? We're good?
I hear you. Loud and clear, Gold Leader.
Excellent.
All right, and it looks like we're getting set up for the next round. Looks like they're about ready to go. We could have a pretty fiery engagement here.
You got jokes. He's got jokes. Did we miss something?
Looks like he's doing a thermal drop. It's interesting.
Oh, because he doesn't have the 2-turn. I mean, the 2 straight.
Oh, okay. So he's looking to get a boost off of those thermals. Yeah.
Yep. That's actually in our video, by the way. If the default bomb dropper doesn't give you the template that you're looking for, just go ahead and get the fresh bomb dropper off the side, and it will give you every option. You want an option? You got an option.
Okay. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Let's see.
And here we go. Betting is closed, and it's perfect timing as we get into our first engagement here. The Jedi are ready to joust.
They are. It's what they love to do, especially in the 7B.
First time caller asking in the chat, does Arwen ask to do Star Wars things, or are you encouraging her? So oh no, the bump here for Ahsoka. No. Well, at least her ability should. Does it trigger? Does her ability trigger still? No, you have to fully execute. Oh, can we get some Fs in the chat, please? We need some Fs in the chat.
That could actually be really big. I'm sure she was going to coordinate some target locks here with battle meditation, which could have been huge.
Chase is a sad, sad puppy right now. Alrighty. Well, dishing out some strain tokens from Rampage's ability.
Coming in hot. There he is.
Oh, so to continue answering first-time caller's question, so I mean, obviously we do Star Wars things because I want to, but she has like the Jedi Temple Challenge, for instance. Want to say, hey, does this sound like fun? She goes, yeah, because we watched the show together. And like yesterday, she's like, Poppy, can we do it today? But it was like super late. I'm like, no, we're gonna do it on Saturday after Poppy finishes working. She goes, oh, okay. She's pumped.
You know, that's just good parenting right there. Star Wars from a young age. Okay, that's can't imagine it any other way.
That's right. So these Initiative 4s are coming in. Death Rain also has an advanced proton torpedo. You got to watch out. These things do have boost into red lock. Doesn't quite have the space there, though. Did end up failing the boost as the action.
Okay. Hey, Dion, just to let you know, that link that you sent me to view the TTT Stream app, it's just coming up with a white screen. I see the overlay in white. Could I hop into the TTS room?
You should be in the TTS room. Are you not? Didn't I send you the password?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Here. I will send it again. I thought I did. In that document, the GSP stream instructions, the password to TTS is in there. Yeah, no worries.
Perfect. I did read the instructions. I do want to stress that.
All righty. Here we go. Death Rain firing here. Not having the advanced proton torpedo here is massive, and it could end up saving Chase here a little bit, especially with the fact that Ahsoka took that bump.
Yeah, you know, if there's one thing that Jedi like is action efficiency, and so that's a really, really important bump for Ahsoka, and we're off to engagement.
Thermal detonator, no damage. Box.
Ooh.
Punished for not using the box, Brian.
Dice gods were mad.
Yep. Sponsor
Dice
or
box
not,
gods specifically.
nobody is immune. Hit, crit, going in from Rampage.
Jeez.
Jedi spends there, and that's going to be one shield. There was nothing to see on the first roll. I know you guys missed it. One shield on the yellow Jedi there.
That could have been a lot worse.
Especially with Kestel, Hask, and Reimer being out of range. First shot from the Jedi. One hit. Safe.
Yeah. Okay.
Shot number 2. They're continuing into Death Rain here. Ignoring Rampage right now. Hit crit. Death Rain is worth more points at 51. Going to be taking 2 there.
Alrighty.
2 more shots. Looks like Ahsoka has range 2.
The Force to mod.
Two more damage coming in.
Yep.
We've gotten into the hole. We are 1 away from half.
Let's see. So far, I feel like this engagement is leaning a little bit towards Chase.
Yeah, I will say that as well. And 2
even
more
with the bump.
hits. He's going to get half points right there. 1 more damage. So was able to get half on Death Rain in that opening engagement. Ugly orange fish. Hey, what's up, Corey? Hashtag Gold 7 in the chat. Oh, guys, Corey he just pinged me. This email I just got. Corey is the designer of the Galaxy's planets. Okay, he's our art guy. All right, Corey does amazing work, and he sent me designs. Earlier, he's like, hey, let me know if you want more planets. And I was like, cool, man, whenever you're ready, here's the planets that I think would be cool. Here's some pictures, whenever you're ready. And he's like, all right. And he just casually like, hey, Dion, did you get my email? I was like, wait, what? And I just looked at it, and I'm going to tell you guys, oh, these planets look sweet. I sent them over to Jonah as well. Jonah, have you taken a look at those yet?
Yep. Yeah, no, I saw them, and they are really, really cool. Those planet pins are going to be just an awesome thing to have. Some really, really interesting and notable planets from the Star Wars galaxy. I don't think chat's going to be disappointed. I think Corey did okay. I think he did all right.
I'm so excited. They look so good. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to calm down. Got to break it down.
Bring it down. Okay. So looking at the game here, as much as, Chase scoring points in the opening engagement is huge. And now it's like, where does he go from here? Because, Major Reimer is going to come screaming in, looking to fire off one of those advanced proton torpedoes. This is tough, and those 2 medium bases not making it easy. Yeah,
there's a lot of room there, but at least the Jedi do have both fast and slow maneuvers. They'll be able to execute and get some type of actions at least. I think the ship I'm the most worried about is probably Green. Green is the one that doesn't have too many options there. You could hard 1 to the left, but that puts you in a really weird position.
Yeah, I mean, if Chase did want to separate them, he could get away with Red doing a 1 hard to the left, right bank boost, and still focusing, just kind of dividing and kind of occupying that center lane. But really, who I'm worried about is Ahsoka, because as we said before, she's not in a 7B, which makes her a little fragile. And if Major Reimer comes in, and remember, this is Reimer with afterburners, and he can adjust the range. He can fire that advanced proton torpedo however he wants to do it. So
free to adjust.
Yep. Interesting. What do you think about Yellow doing a 5K, maybe? I'm not liking Yellow's options either, because I feel like that 3 bank might be blocked, potentially. The 1 hard is... I'm not sure if Yellow can be relevant without doing a K-turn, a 5K.
I do like the 5K quite a bit, but you got that bomb. There it is. He's pulling it out right now. Boom.
Yeah.
Thermal detonator time.
I don't love the 5K, but I don't know what else there is to do with Yellow.
You could maybe fit in the 3 bank. You could maybe, if you if you pull the template a little bit.
Yeah, but bumping is bumping is if you bump, there is no fine-tuned controls, no no actions, and I don't know, especially with this onslaught of Gideon Hask and who's the other, Kestel? Yeah, Kestel coming in. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm interested to see what Chase did. Sloop. Let's see. Libo in the chat is saying sloop right.
I don't
It's
think
only
the sloops
sloop.
to the right don't fit. Not on
Yeah,
yellow.
I don't know.
We got Death Rain using his ability there to get a target lock after drop. So after you drop a bomb, you can do an action. He dropped 2 bombs from thermal detonators, a.k.a. 2 actions. So he's got a focused target lock on Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did you just see that, though?
The 4K
Ahsoka bumps again.
attempt and a bump. At least
And
she
actually,
didn't run into the bombs?
Yeah, no, that's true. And Epionic brings up a great point here, is that, and what did Yellow try to do? Yellow tried the sloop, and it didn't fit.
Oh, man.
But what Epionic suggested, and I think this is a great idea, is if, oh no. You know what, I'll get to that point later.
He tried all the sloops. They were destined to fail, Chase. No.
Oh, no. Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. I'm just... okay.
Well, Rampage, 3 straight. Rotate, because those TIE Brutes do have access to that back arc. Oh, man, that feels bad.
Yeah. I got one of these TIE Brutes for Christmas, and let me tell you, it's a good-looking ship. I'm excited to put that on the table when it's time to get back to it.
Yes. I will tell you, I have some TIE Brutes put aside for, I'll drop it here, for Project Chopped.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'll say there, though.
Very
I got
cool.
some put aside for that. I'm excited to see what people do with it.
Yeah. But while okay, here's Reimer coming in. Is he just gonna link, or I'm sorry, is he just gonna take a lock and do a range 2? Okay, yep. That's all. And it looks like he's out of arc of everybody.
Yep, that's an advanced proton torpedo going into whatever he wants to nuke this turn.
I say Ahsoka, honestly. Let's see, Ahsoka does have 2 force, while the rest only have 1. But if you take away that battle meditation and she's slightly more points. Yeah. Okay, Gideon Hask coming in.
3 bank. Kestel hasn't moved yet, so might just be moving forward. Oh, look at this coordinated effort there.
Props to Brian for that. That is nice. All right, looks like we're starting with engagements. May the force be with these 3 Jedi Knights and Ahsoka.
That's all they got. That's it. They at least have some type of modifier.
Yeah.
The bomb's likely out of range, but we'll remind them. Bombs. We got hit crit on the first attack here. They're out of range. Okay.
It's close, though. It's really close.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All right, so going to be taking 1 on the first shot. Not sure which Jedi he went into there.
Me either.
Looks like it might have been yellow. Yeah, yellow.
Okay. And he had already sunk 1 into yellow. And
oh no, it was brown. It was brown. It's Ahsoka.
Okay. For Reimer, did I miss it? Did Reimer lock the advanced proton
action? Yes, it is. It is hiding there.
There it is. Hiding under. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Into Ahsoka.
5 dice. This could be it right here. Spend the target lock on the blank and the focus result. Ooh, lucky duck there. Ahsoka could natty out. Taking hit crit. Oh no, Ahsoka has 2 force.
Crit is.
It's just 2 force, just a crit. It is a damage engine. Half points.
Okay. Well, next turn she'll probably, that's actually not great for her because with her pilot ability, even with stress, she could get some actions off. And now with those turns,
no damage on that one. Gideon's ability is on now. That's why he has 3 dice. Able to push through 1 more damage. But Ahsoka, I think, is going to live, or is there 1 more shot? No, not if Rampage has anything to say about it. 2 dice.
See. He does have a calculate.
2 hits. That's it.
Wow.
Took all 5 shots, but was able to clear something off the table.
Yeah. And that's huge, 3 agility is sometimes no joke when you don't blank out. And so that's really, really big. And Epionic earlier brought up an interesting point. If Yellow did do a 5K or something, it's possible that Ahsoka could have used her pilot ability to essentially coordinate an action. Because it does work even while stressed. If Ahsoka did something that could reach, or if she did a move that coordinated, yellow or green or something before she did the maneuver. But really tough, bumping there for Chase this round. I'm excited to see how he bounces back.
First time caller in the chat asking an interesting question here, saying, what did you guys do to become mods for those people who are Twitch mods? So there's a couple of combinations. So there's some people who I've worked with on different projects before. So for instance, like Crazy Vulcan, right? And he's someone who I've come to trust. So I was like, you know what? It makes sense. I trust his judgment, and we give it to, I gave him the Twitch mod. Some are players who I have had the opportunity to meet in person, and again, they have the right demeanor and have shown to follow those community guidelines, and that's really the biggest thing. Just like people who are here consistently follow community guidelines, and or I know and trust them to swing the sword accordingly, if that makes any sense. Alrighty, so an advantage. Let's talk about a good thing for Chase. Chase only lost 1 ship in that engagement. Of course, didn't get anything out of it. What could he do to maybe take a big swing this next turn?
So the thing that really concerns me about Chase's current placement is that there are no hard turn blue maneuvers for these Delta 7Bs. And so if he wants to clear the stress, which maybe he doesn't necessarily have to because he still has the Force, which is a mod, I think that's going to be the hardest part because, the Jedi love actions with, the fine-tuned controls. I think Red could get away with a 1 bank and barrel to the left and have something good in arc, but green and yellow, I'm curious to see kind of what he does. And I know losing Ahsoka feels bad, but I do want to point out, it's only 53 to 26, so 27 more points, and he's back in it. And these Jedi are pretty much fresh, aside from Yellow, who only has 1 shield. Chat, what do you guys think?
I like it. I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
He says, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Libo24 in the chat saying he really needed the R4s, and I have to agree here.
I mean, this turn, most of the time Jedi don't need them though, right? Because you have the repositioning.
I don't think an R4 astromech ever hurts, but yeah, I do hear that.
It's just with this loadout specifically, he used those couple of extra points to get Ahsoka. Then what happened is essentially starting with that first bump, being out of position, Chase lost that advantage that he had with Ahsoka being able to have those double modified possibility shots. He also could have maybe even had some extra repositioning with Ahsoka. I mean, there's a lot of different things that he lost by not being able to use Ahsoka's ability, not being able to use battle meditation. He lost out on three actions: Ahsoka's ability and the battle meditation, which does 2 other ships, would have been 2 other Jedi Knights. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah. That could have been incredibly potent. I find it, like, I think the boost from yellow, I like that a lot. I'm surprised green didn't fine-tune barrel roll to the left.
I think at this point, Chase is just trying to get those Jedi in the way and take some blocks and hope to not take damage. Because right now, red Jedi becomes a target because he bumped and it's not going to have any actions.
I personally would have moved red first, cleared that stress, and maybe barrel rolled to the left with fine-tuned controls and then taken the focus. And then that would have been a bump on Gideon, it looks like. Ooh. We have Major Reimer slotting right in there. Who needs range 0? All right, looks like we're waiting on Kestel. Curious, very curious. I'm not sure if there's something Kestel can do that doesn't bump.
Yeah, I mean, Kestel could turn away. You got a side arc.
That's true. That's true.
Taking the barrel roll,
as we learned in the
barrel roll lock with that linked action on the bomber.
That's not bad. I don't think it's a bad option. Dodging all the arcs.
4 straight. There it is. Set up the side arc.
Okay.
Man, I feel like we're just watching Order 66 this game. It's just, it is.
Yeah, this is, these poor Jedi. Oh, man.
I'm sure Chase is probably thinking, you know what? Redo. I want to redo. But yeah, Brian is creating a fantastic kill box. He's doing everything he's got to right now. 1 hit coming in from Reimer. Has a target lock out there. Only 1.
Not a great conversion.
Safe.
Very nice.
Rampage from downtown.
Can the
probably
Jedi
also
keep it up?
Going into red. Ooh, all right. There you go. Just natty. Hit crit and respond the same.
The Jedi are doing all right so far.
Little by little. One of each. Spend the focus for 2. No, denied. Denied. And we got a 5 dice shot coming in here.
Yep.
Ooh, having to reroll 4 of them though. All right, ended up with 3. Not great. You want better results than that.
The way these Jedi have been rolling, I don't know. Oh, okay. All right. That was due, I think.
Yes, but still had a force available and only takes 2. That's 2 shields on the red Jedi. Gideon Hask, finishing up, no damage cards out there to activate the ability, but had range 1, 2 hits. And going to be able to push one more through. That's going to be half points on the red Jedi.
For all that concentrated firepower and a proton torpedo, I'm not sure that that's what Brian wanted out of this engagement.
No, yeah. Chase got a cookie. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah.
And going to be taking a shield on Kestel. There's your reward for creating a beautiful kill box.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It happens. Range 1 shot coming in from the green Jedi now. Oh, no, this is from the red Jedi. Excuse me.
See how Kestel responds. Or, oh, did I miss it? Did they already?
Oh, here's the
wow.
range. Here's a shot. Hit crit.
Yep. Like Kestel already took 3 damage. And that is half on him.
Oof. All right, so down to half points. So he's got what?
And we're back into dials.
2 hull left, right? Yes.
Yes. Yep. Okay. And I would have felt so bad if those 2 Jedi would have killed Kestel outright after, after Brian only managed to get 3 damage through onto red. That's the thing about X-Wing. I'm still a relatively new player, and things can swing so fast. Last night I was playing a game and I thought, like, okay, you know what, this game is pretty much over for me. And then, in the one turn of just like good movement can just make all the difference. Good positioning and right now, who knows? Maybe Chase can make a swing like that.
Swing, bada. So right now we are sitting at 78-26. I'm thinking about doing a bonus giveaway right now, Jonah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. I like my bonus giveaway. So I have on my desk.
Bonus giveaway.
I have on my desk. So as you guys have probably seen, I use these Flight Club faction symbols in our Twitch chat all the time to represent them, and I have a full set. I got all the factions right here, and I think I want to give away a set of the factions.
Those are nice. Those are really cool.
Mm-hmm. We'll do that. We'll do that at the end. At the end of the round. We'll do that at the end of the round.
Okay.
But there's a catch. There's a little bit of a catch. The catch is, and let me. I have to set this up first before I hold on. Please hold.
Okay. Dion, you're so funny. There's a catch, and you keep us holding. Oh my gosh. You have me in suspense, sir. While you're doing that, let's take a look at the game. And these Jedi are we just looking at K turns again? I do want to stress that Chase has 36 minutes left. Is this is it better for the Jedi to kind of disengage, maybe come through these gas clouds and look for a better engagement later? Let's see what the chat thinks. And chillin' guy in the chat, he has a beautiful use of your emoji there.
So here we go. There's a full set of the Flight Club faction stickers. The catch is, all right, so here's the thing, right? I try as much as possible and as much as I'm allowed with the sponsorships to be transparent with how it works. And with Brian from Kuat, he the last time he sponsored, he goes, Dion, you didn't talk about my Instagram enough. And I was like, really? I'm sorry. And he's like, can you try more? Can you try harder? And I was like, fine. I'll try harder, Brian, for you. So what I'm going to ask right now, Kuat Print Yards has got 133 followers on their Instagram. If I could see that number by the end of this game get to at least 140, I'll give away 3 sets of the faction stickers. I'll give away 3 sets of them. All right, we'll go ahead and link the Instagram right now. Shaboom, there is.
That is very generous.
The Kuat Print Yards Instagram right there. So now, Brian can't say that I didn't plug his Instagram, and I'll keep taking his money. Okay? There it is.
Oh my gosh. Well, I am now following Kuat Print Yards and looking at some of these Instagram photos. Those ETA 2 Actus dials look really cool.
They are nice.
Wow.
All righty. So we see the Empire trying to get into position here again. The Jedi are flipped.
Thank goodness there was no bump between red and green. It's really close. I do agree with, was it that said it earlier? Libo 24. Hey, Libo, you're saying some great stuff. Chase needs to break up the formation so he can stop the bumping, and I agree. I think approaching these Imperial fighters from different angles could force Brian into making some choices. And right now, Brian can kind of point all of his arcs in one direction and still be okay, which is not what the Jedi want.
All right.
We are reloading that advanced proton torpedo.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, and we got the hard turn.
Is ready to come back around.
Focus. Lock it in. Ooh, no arc there with Kestel. Not getting anything there, but Empire now has some modified shots coming in from Death Rain, range 2.
Mm-hmm.
1 crit only. Has a target lock out there, doesn't he? Looks like he's holding on to it for something else.
Yeah, maybe he forgot.
But that is going to be a crit going into the Red Jedi. Wounded pilot is the call.
That is not great for the Jedi, because if they want to use fine-tune controls, it may give them a stress and take away their action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Jedi with the natties here. Saying, not today.
All right. Bomb was out of range. Was showing you guys that. Hit, crit.
Jeez. And this is from yellow into Gideon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? Okay. There we go. Oh, no, Gideon.
Boom, boom, boom. Blinded pilot going into Gideon. That's going to be half points.
At least Gideon can still use his pilot ability, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he'll still be able to get that additional die,
yeah,
but won't be able to use his focus to modify that. And whiffs on the attack anyway.
How good that natural roll was.
Safe.
From yellow. That might have been due.
And last shot, trying to clear Gideon off the board. Here's another 3-die shot. 1 force available. That's only going to be 1 hit. Can he get out of it? No! Gideon eats it.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, this is huge for Chase getting a ship off the table. I don't think Chase is out of this yet. Some
No,
people in
he's
the
not.
chat might disagree with me, but no, sir. 3 ships and 3 ships. And remember, if I'm not, I want to make sure I'm correct before I say this too. Death Rain only has 4 hull left. He is damaged. I think Chase has to watch out for that Major Reimer torpedo. And let's look at the dial for that for the TIE SA bomber. Blue maneuvers, because the reload was stressful. Are the 1, 2, and 3 straight and the 2 banks. Chase has to capitalize on this turn where Reimer is not going to be able to get the Jedi both in arc and have a lock on them. So this is a very important turn. He can't be bumping. He's gotta be careful. Dion, if you were Chase right now, how would you approach this next engagement?
What I am doing, since I get to move first, is I'm going to try and get into positions where I can get some blocks, make sure that I have focus tokens. The blocks are not necessarily only to take away the actions, but reduce the number of shots so that you can't have all of the Imperial ships shooting into one of yours. That's what I'm looking for.
I think that's valid for sure. My big thing is, who do you go after here? Do you go after Death Rain?
I think it's honestly, you prioritize the bumps first, and it's target of opportunity. Hey, I got 3 shots on that ship. You fire at whatever you got. You don't want to over pursue a single target right here if you're Chase, because you got to hold on to that health pool as much as you can. Now, before we continue and before they start flipping these dials, should I give them a little preview of these planets real quick? What do you think?
Oh, it's up to you. That's a really cool thing to debut on stream. Yeah, those are really cool. I'll leave that up to you, Dion. That's totally up to you.
Maybe. Let's see.
I'm tempted.
You know what I'll show off? You know what I'll show off? I will show off the upcoming Patreon rewards, because I'm already starting to ship the stuff that was shipping now in January, everybody who was a patron in October, November, December, and I have already announced what's coming in April for our patrons for January, February, and March. We'll go ahead and show that off right now on the stream so you guys can see that there. People have been yelling at me to get a Dash card out there for so long. There it is, Dash, Rack, and the Scimitar Squadron bomber. We got a Sunterfell sticker. And then GSP charge tokens are for the generals. We don't have the design quite done yet, so I couldn't put a picture up there because we're tweaking the way to make it look good. And yeah, so I absolutely love this upcoming set. And yeah, so there it is. Thank you to our patrons. I like making you guys cool stuff. So thank you guys for your support.
I happen to be a patron, and I'm really looking forward to that Dash card, I got to say.
There it is. Yeah, there's just like a love affair with Dash. Just like, oh man, I need a cool Dash card.
I think people are excited because he, with the points, he's usable. But looking at the maneuvers here, looks like Yellow is coming in, using that fine-tuned control boost.
Yep, just getting in the way. Getting in the way. I like this. I like this move a lot. Where are you going, little yellow guy? Echo Phantasm and Corvus08, thank you guys so much for the sub.
Things I think are tough for Death Rain right now because that 4K is real risky flying off the board, and it's going to be hard for him not to be bumped. So I think one thing that Brian needs to do is Rampage needs to be relevant here because Chase is not out of this yet.
No, he's not. And that is a constant issue with these TIE brutes, is the fact that they can very easily get outside of the fight. And even though, because you have the back arc, right? You're like, oh, I'm just going to use the back arc. The problem is then you use the back arc, and then you got to get turned back around because the fight's now moving in the opposite direction if your opponent doesn't K-turn. So it's managing and keeping the time on target with the TIE brute is difficult.
I agree. And, other ships that we've seen that can rotate to the back arc, including, RZ-2 A-Wings and TIE SFs, they have really tight maneuvers and barrel rolls that can kind of, make re-engaging a little bit easier. The TIE Brute is far less maneuverable.
So it looks like we got a 3 left turn from Reimer. Afterburners.
Nice.
Will put the arc onto the Red Jedi Knight. By the way, if anybody missed it, there was a wounded pilot trigger on the Red Jedi Knight, which is why he's currently stressed, but was able to get the focus because you do the action first and then roll for the stress.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's a great Afterburners use by Major Reimer, but he is still stressed, and so I think Chase needs to stay out of Major Reimer's arc because he doesn't want Major Reimer to get that lock. He's got to be careful. If only Resistance Leia were Imperial, then everything would be okay for Reimer.
That's where everybody yells like, "I wish Tarkin was that." Tarkin's just not usable right now. Not for the points.
No. And this Jedi Knight is at range 2.
That's 2 hits. Gonna be taking one.
Okay. Shield off green.
Next shot coming through. Just 1 hit.
Oof. Coming
in from Death Rain.
Without any modifiers, that is average.
Yep.
Spending that force. All right.
Dark Wee in the chat saying, I just became a patron. You convinced me, Dion. Thank you so much for your support. It really makes a big difference, guys. You guys are the ones that allow me to go above and beyond for you guys and just make and it's always just fun to make cool stuff for you guys. So thank you so much. 1 hit, 1 focus.
It seems that he's going into red now, changing targets.
Blank out. Got red down to 1 hole. Only has yellow. Double blank.
All right. At least red has a good shot into Reimer. I think taking Reimer out is key. All right.
Able to make it 3 hits. Ooh, Reimer gonna be taking all 3 right on the chin. That's half points right away.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if yellow has Reimer. I think he does. I would go into Reimer.
Yep.
You got to get that advanced proton off the board.
Three hits.
Oh, baby. That is Death Rain down to 1. That might make me reconsider what I do with yellow.
Yep. No, that's going to be a full string.
Yep.
Rip Death Rain. Death Rain taken off the board. This is starting to take a turn, Jonah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chase is not out of this, and now it's 3v3, but he needs to be careful with red. Red could initiative killed if he's not careful. So let's see. So just kind of reviewing the stats here. We have Rampage, who is slightly out of the fight, but is full, completely fresh. We have Kestel with 2 hull left, and we have Reimer with 3 hull left. Dion, who do you prioritize taking out? Is it still Reimer, or are you going to try to turn in towards Kestel? What do you think?
We have the threat of the advanced proton torpedo out there right now. I will say in the last engagement, that little bit of tail spin that the Red Jedi Knight ended up having was absolutely massive. So it made it so that he couldn't get fired on by the advanced proton torpedo. Now, what's going to end up happening here is they're, without overcommitting to the board edge, the top board edge, there's no way for you to stop Reimer from left turning. Now, you could split up the Jedi, but I think right now what you really need and what has really been Chase's advantage is while he's kept him in a, not so much a formation, but he's kept the arcs pointed in the same direction. I would continue to do that. Take the risk of one shot. Maybe you'd be able to move fast enough. Well, actually, no, it's Major Reimer. You're going to get it no matter what. At least avoid
Major Reimer,
the double modified shot.
Yeah, I mean, Major Reimer is still stressed, and so he's not going to be able, if Chase plays this right, he's not going to be able to get his arc around and, and also get that target lock.
Yeah, this is a tough turn. I'm curious to see where he goes because right now we got that one bank.
Real quick, if I were Brian, I think I'd do another 2 hard with Major Reimer, get that second afterburners off, and make it so the next time he can do a bank and still get one of these Jedi into arc.
So he barrel rolled towards the back to avoid getting shot by Major Reimer. He's hedging against the advanced proton.
But he's safe from it there. Like, Reimer's stressed. And with that wounded pilot, he is now modless. Ooh. Chase playing very dangerously close to bumping and everything still, making me nervous.
Keeping those tolerances tight. 2 bank on Reimer right now. Honestly, probably just you could acquire a target lock, switch your target lock location on somebody.
Yep. Gonna look back at that bomber dial. They have 3Ks and 5Ks, and 2 hards and 3 hards.
Could end up using the afterburners off of the 3 or 5K because remember you do have to go that 3 speed or faster to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This might be a turn for Brian right here. Able to get Kestel, range 1, side arc with a focus. Rampage says, I don't care about no clouds, and just busts through it. Range 1 right here.
Here's the thing. Does Kestel, with his dorsal turret, have red in range 2? It looks like he's just switching, and he's... Okay, so this is Rampage's ability. Okay. Strains yellow. Looks like we're switching targets.
Yep, going into yellow. I mean, you have the focus fire there at range 1. That makes sense.
And I'm surprised to see Reimer took the lock on red, but talk more about that later. Looks like we got our first attack.
Now he might be right now. He does have. Okay, you know what? So he's actually going to go for the kill here. Range 2, and no mods right now on that Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh nope, switching. Oh, he's going back and forth. He doesn't know what he wants to do. It'd be 2 on 3. He's going to the outside. He's going for it. 2 hits.
Okay. He's rewarded.
I think that's it.
That's it. That is it right there.
Red Jedi taken out. Tried to be squirrely. Could not. Going range 1 now into the yellow Jedi who's currently strained. 1 hit. Able to push it through. Takes a shield.
Going through. No. Yellow's
think it was
still sitting
massive.
above half.
Yes, agreed. I think it's massive that Brian was able to take out one of the Jedi this turn.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I'm surprised to see Major Reimer taking that lock onto red since he was so low. I mean, with one health left, I feel like you want that advanced proton torpedo to go a little further into another ship. And what I liked about Reimer taking the lock is he can do a too hard to the left this turn and barrel roll back. Now, he can still barrel roll and lock, but it will stress him again, and we're back to this Reimer struggling to get his arc back on target, especially with how maneuverable these Jedi are.
Yep, with Reimer having half of his health left next turn, I mean, I would expect a hard 2 target lock if you can, and if you can't, then the following turn you just start inching forward until you can lock somebody and throw those 5 dice again, because we did see the reload on Reimer earlier. That advanced proton is live again.
Well, the beautiful thing is Reimer will have the knowledge of where the Jedi are, and so if he needs to, he can do that barrel roll target lock and still get that lock. And if the Jedi are doing K turns, he can slow roll it the next turn and still get his shot off, most likely.
Squadron M asking a good question in here. That I think both Jonah and I agree that Brian should have taken a target lock on green or yellow last turn with Reimer. Now, which one? Right there, I say green just because it's a little bit closer, just barely. By a ship length. So you're more likely to have it at that range 2 using Reimer's ability.
I see that. I would take yellow because green is more kind of behind Reimer a little bit more. You'll see if Reimer does the too hard. Oh, no, but Dion, the thing is if Reimer does the too hard in the barrel roll, green is closer. And so he could have him in range 2. Yeah, I'm switching back to Camp Green.
Team Green?
Team Green. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think this maneuver from this barrel roll, rather, from Rampage is necessary because it's really hard to put a medium base in the corner like that. And are the barrel rolls white on the...
He's got the maneuver assist, so yes. On
right.
Rampage, he does right now. Could have taken the calculate link there, but doesn't make any sense this turn.
Yeah, no.
There is the afterburners right there after doing the 3 hard. He's got range 2 to...
only green.
Yeah, only green.
Only green.
Look like range 3 to yellow. So, yeah, you take it on over there, and you're throwing 5 dice this turn.
Yeah. I would have preferred yellow if it were in range 2 because it has more shields down, more likely to push that crit through. But you take what you can get at this point. You need this off the board.
That's right. 5 dice. Here we go.
Big roll.
All right.
Okay.
Little bit under. Not too bad, though. Here's a third. Ended up with 4.
All right.
And he's going to be getting hit, crit through onto green. That means that crit is going to be sticking.
Yep. No possibility of death.
Yeah, Chase played it safe and used his force for the defensive there. Got a fuel leak.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Lieutenant
disconnect.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll switch.
Dion,
yep.
You do your thing. I'll hold down the fort. I got you.
You got it. We got it. We're going to switch here.
Okay. Chat, I know you can't see exactly what's going on, but I will bring it to life with my words. It looks like we got yellow, who's taking a shot onto... Oh, you guys can see it because we got the Patreon cam.
Patreon
cam. So yellow into Kestel. We got 3 hits, spending the force. Kestel's going to be taking 2 of them, and that is, if I'm not mistaken, a dead... Oh, no, it's on to Reimer. It's on to Reimer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reimer's got 1 left Green could do it here. Okay. Only one. And that is it for Reimer. Taking that 1 damage. Reimer's off the board. We now have Kestel and Rampage versus 2 Jedi Knights. Green is at 2 hull with a fuel leak. Red is at 3 hull and 1 shield. Wow. Epionic, you're right. Reimer did his job. He got the second proton torpedo off, and that was huge. And who knows? If Chase is still going to be able to pull this out. I think how Brian leverages Rampage here is key. If Brian can find a way to make Rampage relevant, okay, that could be huge. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Rampage is fresh, okay? So that's 8 hull to chew through. And the Jedi are going to have a hard time because they're stressed, hard turning, through Rampage. So I think you got to go for Kestel here. And Kestel only has 2 hull left. So Jedi's goal, if I were playing them, get 2 damage through on Kestel and deal with Rampage after.
All right, let's see. What did I miss there? I got our cameraman back up and running.
No worries. Nothing yet. I think they're about to be set. I'm not sure what they're waiting on.
Reimer's dead. It looks like.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about Reimer's dead. that was disappointing. He was down to 1 hull, and then Green only rolled 1 hit, but Reimer just didn't have the natural evade, and so that was kind of rough. But Reimer did his job, and got that second torpedo off. And I think what's key to winning this game for Brian is how he makes Rampage relevant. Okay, yep. These Jedi are going to be going hard into Kestel, I'm guessing. Looks like we got the 1 bank.
And Rampage does have the Talon roll. You gotta remember, those TIE brutes do have a roll, so Wood should be able to get an arc on this turn if he likes, but of course he's going to be taking shots back.
And that's what you need. And that's what he does.
What happened here?
So Rampage using his ability, and it looks like he's going to be prioritizing yellow as a target, which makes sense. Yellow's range 1.
Sorry about that.
And Kestel got both an arc, and interesting. He strains yellow, but then he goes into green with Kestel. Interesting.
I mean, he's just going for the biggest upside. Oh, see? You're looking for those 3 hits. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Takes 2. That's it. Right?
It's into green.
Into green, yeah.
That's it.
He was going for the upside there.
I want to read Rampage real quick. Still a relatively new ability. Okay, I see. Rampage didn't have a choice but to strain yellow. It's only 0 to 1. So, okay.
So after doing that Talon roll we talked about, strained the Jedi Knight, 1 crit, only 1 agility because of the strain, able to dodge
it. Nah. And can Yellow, looks like he's going into Kestel. Can Yellow potentially take out Kestel? Because he only needs to get 2 through. Could happen.
Looking at it right
3.
there. Denied. Only 1.
Yeah.
Down to 1.
That if that had gone another way there, and if Kestel was forced to spend that focus to get rid of green, 1v1 a Jedi versus Rampage, I don't know who wins that, but we got 5 minutes left on the clock. Can Chase do it?
Yeah, I mean, the score is super tight right now, 151 to 143. Chase is 1 shield away from giving up half Rampage still looking pretty fluffy still.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, I think Brian has this one. He's just got to play it safe. Now, one of the problems for Chase is he's going to be tempted to try to block to avoid shots. What you have to be careful with is if you're blocking, you have to be blocking one ship and being able to shoot the other. The fact that both of these ships have arc maneuverability where they can shoot in different directions, Kestel with the dorsal turret, and of course the TIE Brute with being able to shoot out the front or the back, you have some... Brian could be a little bit more creative with his maneuvers than ships that are only front arc locked. So we'll see here.
What I struggle with is I think you're completely right, Dion, is you want to block one and have arc on the other. And right now, Chase wants to block Rampage and have arc on Kestel. And it's like, how do you do that without throwing yourself in the corner where, you might get toppled next turn? Let's take a look at the chat. Chase can't block to avoid other arc. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I were Chase, I would consider that 2 sloop to the right. I think that should be yeah. Is it a 4K with these? Let's see. All right, Delta 7s do have 4Ks and 5Ks. I think a 4K would be... No, it's too risky. Too risky with Kestel sitting there. Yeah, this is tough. And
I think Chase is probably thinking about the sloop. I think he's probably thinking about
right?
it. Uh-huh.
Because here's the thing. If the sloop to the left does fit, I think that's your best chance of blocking Rampage and still having arc on Kestel.
That's true.
But if that doesn't fit... but I think it fits. The more I look at it, I think the two sloop, higher risk, higher reward to the left. There it is.
He's got it. He's got it. Let's see what we get. What's in the box? Of course, Kestel could just do one forward.
Yeah.
Those the one bank, though. They're going to be trading some shots.
Oh, and this is smart. Rampage is going to bump Kestel, but he's still going to have that arc, and he's still, if I'm not mistaken, going to get that strain off.
Yeah, because it's just after you execute the maneuver. Oh, but he's not in the turret arc, so not going to happen.
Yeah, and that's that's what Chase wants right there. He wants to avoid one of the shots. Okay.
He would have had to execute something like a 3-bank and purpose, like a tactical bump.
This is big.
Hit crit. Kestel looking at that Jedi. Double blanks.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a shield and a crit. We got half points and some extra. What do we get? What's in the box? Structural damage.
Structural. Okay. So we got a 1 agility Jedi. That's not great. Can Chase make up that difference with a good shot into Kestel?
Here we go. Big money here. Chase right now looking at his options. And looks like from the call, we see 2 agility out there. Going into Kestel, 4 attack dice.
All right, this could be huge. 4 hits would guarantee it, and he gets it. Kestel's out.
Kestel versus Rampage. The movie. 176 to 159.
Announcing the 11th Star Wars project. Rampage versus a very hurt Jedi right
GSP
here.
exclusive.
And you get to see it. Yep. All right. Chase is not out of this, but he needs to be so careful. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's take a look at the points here. Chase on 159, Brian on 176. So Chase can't run with this 23 seconds we have left. So this is the last round. Chase would have to half Rampage here, which means you're sending 4 damage through without dying. Can he do it while he's stressed? If I'm Rampage, I'm running.
Yep, you running and gunning, baby. I mean, you're no, there was no stress. There was no strain the previous turn. There was a stress out there, though.
Yeah.
Looking at the Type Brutes dial, let me go ahead and just pull this up here. I think your best bet is to hard 2 to the right towards the top board edge, and then depending on where the Jedi goes, you just barrel roll and you make it so that you end up being out of the arc, because there is no blue maneuver that the Jedi can do to get you back in arc.
Mm-hmm. I agree, and I would consider the 2 hard. I'd also consider the 3, and if the Jedi is still out of arc, you could go for the glory and turn that arc around and see if you could get the kill.
This is true. I mean, yeah, Brian could choose violence if he wants to, but I mean, you know what?
Right.
It's his game. It's his game. He does do what you want, fam.
But if you can, with Rampage, with this hard turn to the right, I think he has the opportunity to still be safe and maybe get this Jedi out of here. But we'll see. Only time will tell. And that maneuver assist could...
Yep, looks like we are good to go. Isophane, yeah, therefore GG. Yes, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the game. I don't see a move that that Chase can do to get an arc, but I will say this game became a lot closer than we anticipated going into it. I'll tell you that much.
For how rough the opening engagement was for Chase, I think he has done a great job of really bouncing back and taking advantage of the opportunities that he's been, afforded. So I do have to give it to him. 159 points is very respectable, and just the bump. I don't know about that.
He's hoping that the Type Brute goes like hard 2 to the left. That's all. That's what that was. That's an attempt like, please go in the wrong direction, and it just didn't happen.
I think that hard 2 could have cleared maybe, but yep, he's going for the glory. Range 1.
Out the back, just needs to put in 2 damage. This is a 1 agility Jedi. Do the destructional damage. Will he get it? Yes.
3 would guarantee it.
Pop, pop, pop. That's it. It's
executed.
Over.
Order 66.
Order 66 completed. Brian Gambrell getting the W versus Chase Fair.
Well, what a satisfying conclusion to this GSP exclusive.
That's right. So fantastic. We're about to do our giveaways. Right here, we have 3 sets of the Flight Club Championship stickers that we're giving away. Now, I want to remind you guys, Flight Club Championship is happening. The first qualifier is January 23rd to the 24th. If you haven't seen the prizes, guys, !FC in the chat. There's some sweet, sweet stuff that we are giving away as prizes. There's 3 levels of championships that we're doing. I'll go ahead and pull that up so we can talk about it a little bit.